Have you ever felt excited about something one day, completely obsessed with it, only to lose interest weeks or even days later? People might call you confused, unfocused, or inconsistent. But what if the real issue isn't that you can't stick to one thing, but that your mind was never meant to? What if the struggle you've been fighting your whole life is actually a sign of something rare? Today, we're talking about the hidden science, you're a polymath, and why trying to force yourself into one path may be what's holding you back. From a young age, many polymaths feel different, but they can't explain why. You might love art, but also science. You enjoy deep conversations, but also practical problem solving. You jump between interests, not because you're bored easily, but because curiosity pulls you in multiple directions at once. At Mind Patrons, we explore how these hidden mental patterns shape who we are, especially when society doesn't quite know where to place us. Before we go further, if you've ever felt misunderstood for having too many interests or being all over the place, take a second to like this video and subscribe to MindPat. It helps the channel grow and ensures you don't miss future videos that help you understand how your mind really works. Most of us are taught that success means choosing one thing and sticking to it forever. School rewards specialization. Jobs reward narrow focus. Even relationships are often built around fixed identities. But polymaths don't experience the world in straight lines. Their minds work more like webs, connecting ideas across different fields in ways others don't see. One major sign you may be a polymath is that you learn fast, but get restless once mastery begins. It's not that you hate commitment, it's that your brain thrives on learning, not repetition. Once something becomes predictable, your curiosity moves on, searching for new patterns, new connections, and new challenges. Another sign is that you struggle with labels. When someone asks, "What do?" you hesitate, not because you don't do anything, but because no single answer feels accurate. You might feel pressure to simplify yourself so others can understand you, even though that simplification feels dishonest. Polymaths often feel guilty for abandoning projects. They start something with passion, then leave it behind, carrying shame that they never finish anything. But psychologically, many polymaths are not quitters. They are explorers. They extract what they need from an experience and move forward, carrying insights into the next chapter. This constant switching can make you feel unstable, especially in a culture that celebrates linear progress. You might compare yourself to people who chose one path early and stuck to it. But what often goes unnoticed is that polymaths build depth through diversity. Their growth is horizontal before it becomes vertical. Emotionally, polymaths can feel torn. Part of them wants freedom, creativity, and variety. Another part wants stability, recognition, and approval. This internal conflict can create anxiety, self-doubt, and a feeling of never fully belonging anywhere. Many polymaths are also highly sensitive to their environment. They pick up on emotional tones, abstract ideas, and hidden patterns. This sensitivity fuels creativity, but it can also lead to overstimulation. When too many interests compete for attention, paralysis can set in, making it hard to commit to any single direction. Society often misdiagnoses polymath traits as lack of discipline or focus. But history tells a different story. Some of the most impactful minds were polymaths, blending art, science, philosophy, and invention. They didn't succeed by narrowing themselves. They succeeded by integrating everything they loved. If you're a polymath, forcing yourself into one rigid identity can feel suffocating. You might feel like you're betraying parts of yourself just to appear consistent. Over time, this can lead to burnout, loss of motivation, and a quiet sense of emptiness. The key to thriving as a polymath is not choosing one interest, but choosing a direction that allows multiple interests to coexist. Instead of asking, "What's the one thing I should do?" ask, "What kind of problems do I want to solve?" This shift allows your diverse skills to work together instead of competing. At Mind Patrons, we often see that polymaths don't need more discipline, they need permission. Permission to design lives that reflect how their minds actually work. Permission to redefine success on their own terms. If this video is resonating, it's likely because you've spent years trying to fix something that was never broken. Your curiosity is not a flaw. Your shifting interests are not failures. They are signals pointing toward a nonlinear path that most people never explore. As we get closer to the end, I want you to pause and reflect. What interests keep returning to you, even after you've walked away from them? What themes show up again and again in different forms? These patterns often reveal your core direction more clearly than any single job title ever could. If you've ever felt like you don't fit into one box, you're not alone, and you were never meant to. Share your experience in the comments. Are you someone with many interests? Do you struggle to stick to one thing? Your story could help someone else finally understand themselves. And if this video helped put words to something you've always felt but never understood, please share it with someone who might need it. Sometimes, one shared insight can change the way a person sees their entire journey. Thank you for spending this time with Mind Pattrens, where we uncover the deeper psychology behind how different minds move through the world.